not merely seeing reality, it is touching the truth.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Chronic Gamer. My name is Matt, and this is my final thoughts and redirect for the 2018 OVAs and the Golden Seal movie of Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay, before I get started, I just wanted to say, I will be reacting to the Poltergeist report probably in a week or so, and it will be the Japanese version because I don't want to hear new English voice actors. The Golden Seal reaction is the Funimation dub version of the Golden Seal, so we got the original voice actors, and the 2018 OVAs are obviously in Japanese because they didn't dub them. So yeah, but I'm gonna get back to talking about the series, or the what I just saw. Basically, I'll start with the Golden Seal. It was like a little mini movie. I guess you can call it a longer OVA. And it was basically just a side mission that took place somewhere in the main series. I don't know exactly where in the timeline, but it took place somewhere in the middle. And it was about Koenma getting kidnapped and being held for ransom for the Golden Seal, which is like the seal of approval or for documents and stuff in the spirit world. That, like, I guess it's King Yama's like seal, like his stamp. And basically, he wanted it to forge some documents or whatever, or that's what he said anyway. So Yusuke and crew, or I should say, Yusuke and crew, they basically all showed up and they fought the guy just to find out that he was a pawn to this bigger demon who was using him to get the Golden Seal. And Yusuke kicks his ass. No plan involved, nothing like that because he's Yusuke. But he still kicks his ass, and quick thinking on his part allows him to win and get the seal back. And it turns out that the original guy who kidnapped him, the one who we thought was the leader, was actually doing it all because Koenma stole his girl like 500 years ago or something. Which is funny to me because I didn't know that Koenma had any game, but apparently he does, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, it was a cool little side story, little adventure there that they fit into about 30 minutes or so, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't great by any means, but it was cool. I enjoyed it. What I really enjoyed, though, was the OVAs, especially the first OVA with Hiei and Kurama meeting each other. The animation was superb, the artwork was superb, the story was fantastic. It was a cool way to introduce those characters and show what they were doing before the series started, because we didn't actually get to see that. They only just briefly touched on it in the series, and it was cool to actually see. It's too bad that Funimation didn't dub it or anything, but the Japanese was still fun to watch. It's harder to know who's who, especially since the artwork for them is so different, unless you can tell right away. And this is more talking towards like the second OVA than the first, because they showed like, I'm pretty sure it was Shizuru, but it could have been Yusuke's mom, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, the artwork is slightly different, as you can tell. It's been 25 plus years or whatever since the original series came out, so obviously. But I really like that one. Kurama saved that girl. He is still looking for his sister at that point, obviously, so it was a great little standalone prequel to the series, and I enjoyed that the most out of any of these. The second one was pretty good, too. It had the whole crew, and it took place after the series, and it was just like one last mission kind of thing. Basically, there was these, I don't know what you would call them. They were like cultists or whatever that were trying to do God's work. I don't know the whole thing, but basically they kidnapped a whole bunch of people and they were going to blow them up and use this dimensional cannon to break through the barrier or whatever and blow up the gateway for where the souls go at the end when they meet King Yama and all that. And Yusuke and crew were sent there to stop them, even though they're technically not a spirit detective anymore. So I don't know why they chose them, because obviously there's probably nobody else. So it's kind of interesting that they vow at the end that Yusuke is no longer a spirit detective, but then they still call him when they need him. So, yeah, he comes in and basically very easily they kick everyone's ass there, and then they have to disarm the bomb, and it's presumed that he disarms it, I guess. But, yeah, that was a cool little side story as well. Nothing crazy special in these, but they were definitely worth the watch, and I appreciate them. What I'm going to say next might piss some of y'all off, but I'm going to say it anyway. And this is by no means a dig at the original series. I think the original series was a masterpiece, okay? It's perfect, and it doesn't need a remake at all. However, if they were to remake the original series with the art and animation that I saw, especially in the first 2018 OVA, the one with Hiei and Kurama meeting each other, that would be badass. Like, I would watch the shit out of that. Japanese, English, I don't give a fuck. That would be so cool. And it, like I said, it doesn't need it by any means. The original series is fine, but it is dated. You can tell just by watching it, it's dated. So if they were to redo it, that would be so cool. And I would love to see something like that. But yeah, that's basically it. Let me know what you think on everything that I said, including the remake and what I said about the actual OVAs themselves. And yeah, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Chronic Gamer. Peace.